Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action, they'll throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight number to give them even more blocking power, and we just saw it on that play.
They give it to Anderson. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll run it. This is Booker. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. On second down, Lynch. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. They're big time. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
All right, here we go.
Now Lynch to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Being chased out left. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one, right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses don't want to play press coverage or tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks will bail out really fast and really get deep, and that allows you to throw the quick game underneath, and they took advantage of it. I've become a firm believer over the years that many drops happen before the ball's even snapped. When you call a wide receiver screen, as we saw there, I know these guys really well. They're thinking about that play going to the end zone, and sometimes they forget to catch the football first.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Following the penalty, Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Here we go now.
They'll run it. Here's Anderson. Boy, fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. They'll run Anderson, and he'll get blown up behind the line line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second and goal. Play action. It's Lynch. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Eluding the pressure right. That's caught at the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver. Back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, Anderson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a second and 1. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football. Second and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the first down.
They'll roll him out right. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Handoff comes to Anderson. Oh, he knocks him over. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
Mike Daniels makes the tackle. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. Here's Lynch. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They start the drive with Anderson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. They run it again with Anderson. Oh, he shifts past him. Oh, one more time.
Won't he just stand still?
He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Back to NFL, here we go.
In the backfield is Anderson. He'll get the football here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Sam Shields, the one that got him down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. On third down, Lynch. They set up the screen to Booker. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Carry number 20 coming up for Anderson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, Anderson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. 2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. Third down now, C.J. Anderson. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got Hireman. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Lynch is going to throw it toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Throwing now is Lynch. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dick. The trophy goes west. And it goes Denver Broncos, your Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.